Hello everyone, how's it going? Finally we got some focus. Hope everyone's all fine and dandy. I'm just having a little look at some engine parts. I wonder if you'd care to join me at all. I've managed to get some second-hand parts for this engine. Hopefully I've got enough parts on the way in the post to be able to build it up. I've taken the sleeve, the liner out, or the sleeve, whatever you want to call it. I call it a liner. I've taken this out. I need to give it a clean. And also give just the engine itself needs a clean, you know, inside and out. The liner was stuck in there quite bad. I had to force it out with a vice, so I've done that in the end. Got the piston out as well, obviously. Piston is in reasonable condition, far from perfect, but it's reasonable, and I think it will probably run. As far as the pinch, what everybody cares about, goes, if we stuff that in there like that, hold on a second, let's stuff that in there. How far will it go? That's as far as I can get it to go. So there, it won't go any further. I'm pretty sure it will go further if I force it a bit more. But that's as far as it goes. It will. You can see where it has been going. There we go. Goes a little bit more. Oh, there we go. More or less there now. So it's got plenty of the almighty precious pinch left. So you lot will be happy with that. I won't get moaned at for building an engine with no pinch again. Anyway, the crank is out. That's looking lovely jubbly. No problems there. Can't see any issues with that whatsoever. The bearings, I don't care about them, so they're going to stay in there. So yeah, I've got the rest of the parts that I need to get this up and running. They're in the post. Hopefully they'll turn up soon, and then we can hopefully run this engine up. All I need is I do need a flywheel. I've got to get a flywheel to put on it, and a clutch and a bell, and then we can test it. But it should run without a flywheel. Won't run very well, but it will run without a flywheel. And then we can get a flywheel. I'll find a flywheel somewhere, stick one on it. Yeah, and that'll be that. I've been having a look at this TRX engine because I really quite fancy building this up. I like these engines, and yeah, I quite fancy it. But this one has got bearings in it, but that's it. So I've been having a look on good old Wheelspin models because they've got loads of parts. Well, they haven't. They've got enough parts in order to get things going. But for some reason, I don't understand why. Why do shops do this? They have most parts, but then they're missing a few. So, for example, they sell crankshafts, they sell pistons and liner matched pairs. They sell the head, but they don't sell the back plate of any kind at all whatsoever. They don't sell any type of button or anything like that, or any, and they don't sell carburetors either. So I can find most bits. They even sell the block for 30 quid. I can find most bits to get this going, and that is how much everything will come to with just the bits what they sell. So that price there, £175 and 55p, is for a crank, a piston and liner, matched pair obviously, a head, and that's it. Yeah. Oh, and bearings. And new bearings for that, but I might not put new bearings in, but I think I probably will on this engine because I know that it had a catastrophic failure. And bearings. And that's £175 and 55p. Now you can buy a brand new one of them engines, brand spanking new, for 200 quid. So, you know, we'll see. By the time I find everything else to make this run, it's probably going to be more than it is to buy a new one. But it's all in the name of fun, isn't it? I'm not really that interested in building that if it's going to cost me a lot of money. This one I'm interested in. So, we'll see. Alright, you lot, another day, another dollar, as they say. I'm going to have a look at that Savage today. This morning anyway. It's bloody Sunday morning. I ain't got nothing set up. Normally on a Sunday morning I'm ready to rock and roll, go out and make a video, you know. Run a car for the morning. But I ain't got nothing because it's just bloody tough at the moment, do you know what I mean? Spending all my time doing other things just to pay the bills rather than actually do any hobbies and things. And I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, you know what? Got a few hours spare this morning. Let's go and see if we can get one of the cars ready to actually run. And I'll go out this morning and have a little blast. And the Savage 21, the receiver battery let us down last time, didn't it? So let's change the receiver battery and see if we can get that to go and run, and perhaps we can go out and have a little blast this morning. Excuse me. Now, I can't promise you that it'll be in this video that we'll actually go out and have a little run, but at least we can get this going, hopefully. This engine didn't want to start either, did it, that time? And I thought, just for fun, I'd just keep trying to start it, try and wind some of you lot up. Anyway, the nitro tank's got a leak on it. That's leaking somewhere. Got a big dribble over there on the shelf where this was sitting. Yeah, so anyway, what I need to do is I've got to get this off, because for some reason the battery pack that's in here is a new battery pack-ish, you know, in my the way I look at things anyway. It's quite a new battery pack. I mean, it's about a couple of years old, and it's always been a good one, but for some reason lately it's decided to not hold its charge. It just doesn't like holding its charge anymore. I had noticed that, so unfortunately, but I have got I've got another new one here, so this should be good now. We should have no problems anymore. This now should all be hanky-spanky and all that kind of stuff. Get that over there. That's it. Come on, piss off. That's it. Right, here we go. Old battery pack. Old hump pack. There it is. It's a Marathon 1600. Probably never ever going to focus on it, even if I try to get it to. Here we go. That's what it is. It's one of them. Orion. Team Orion. Marathon 1600s. You can see it started. Probably the reason why it started to foul, actually. All the corrosion we've got around the edges there. That's not good. And that'd be the reason why it doesn't like living anymore. So let's put this new one in. This new one, I don't know what it is. What is it? It's something or another, in which part, I don't know what it is, something. You can get these ones at Willspin Models and probably other shops. That's where I got these from. I will continue to keep buying bloody batteries until I actually get ones that actually do work. I mean, I don't have a lot of luck with batteries, but this time we will do. I am determined. Anyway, let's put that in there. That goes in there. Right. Button her up, baby. Right, let's have a look and see. So, turn on the transmitter. There it is, S21. That stands for Savage 21. Oh yes, we've got electrical powers. Oh! That new servo that I put in, doing its job lovely. Yeah, we've got throttle, and we've got brakes. Happy days. Yeah, that's the brakes are on, by the way. That's what I was talking about, the amount of slack in the gearboxes and the diffs and that in this Savage. Now, oh, the brakes aren't on anymore, but we seem to be they're not very happy. The diffs ain't very happy in this truck, but that's alright. Right, let's stick this air filter back like that. That lives like that. Happy days. I think we're all ready to rock and roll. Let's turn that off so we don't go flattage. Nice one. Now the temperature outside today is -1 degrees, so I'm going to take my engine heaters and that, but the batteries are, I need to charge the battery up for it, and I've also got to charge up my glow starter, because I need to make sure that's working. So I'm not going to be in this video unfortunately, sorry to disappoint you, not going to be in this video. We're going to take this for a run, but it will be the next video. This is the video you see of this will be out and about. It will be today for me, but for you it won't be in this video because it's just going to take me bloody ages to do everything, and it might not even be today. It might end up being to bloody tomorrow now. We'll see, my friends, we'll see. But anyway, I'll see you lot later on. Thanks for watching, and if you like the idea that I had about rebuilding one of those engines, please let me know, and we'll have to do it properly, because I reckon it'll be fun to build up that one. I've got second-hand parts coming, because the reason I've booked second-hand parts is because I want to see if that liner and that piston, that liner there and that piston will actually be any good. The pinch seems good, that you lot love, so I want to see if that's any good. And then obviously, as I say, I've got second-hand head, second-hand button, second-hand back plate coming. Yeah, and then if it runs, I want to rebuild it properly. I want to do a proper piston and liner, you know, piston sleeve, and we'll get it running nice exhaust. Might put it in a buggy or something. Maybe even stick it in a Savage, see what that runs like. Anyway, see you in a bit. Remember, treat everybody equally. Love every minute of your life, because you only get one. I know it may be difficult sometimes, but you do only get one, so... Well, I believe you might get more than one. Depends what you believe. Right, John? That's alright, that's just John. He's a resident afterlife. And there's a few in here, actually. My granddad's in here as well. Oh, granddad? He's in here as well, you see. Anyway, regardless of that, see you later on, you lot. All the best.